Right now, we are at the beginning of a major astrological event. It started on March 6th and it's going to be continuing for 7 years. Uranus, the planet of rebelliousness and eclectic change energy, has entered the very stable and steady as you go sign of Taurus. Now, what does this mean? Whenever Uranus enters a sign, it stays there for 7 years, as I said. So it has a very deep effect on the world, on everybody in it, on all of us. And especially if you are someone who was born in the sign of Taurus, or if you have a Taurus ascendant, or a Taurus moon, or a major planet in Taurus, this is also going to be affecting you as well. And it will affect different signs in different ways. But for the whole world, Uranus in Taurus, it might be a little bit destabilizing because Uranus and Taurus aren't natural friends. Uranus likes excitement, Uranus likes change, Taurus likes everything to be calm and steady. But what it is going to do is it's going to challenge us about what we value. Because Taurus is all about what we value in a material way. Because as the police famously said, we are spirits in the material world. So Taurus isn't a materialistic sign per se, but it is a sign that is concerned with the stuff around us. And combined with the fact that Pluto is in Capricorn and has been for several years and will continue to be for several years, and the fact that Uranus is now entering an earth sign, because Taurus is also an earth sign, I really believe that this is about our planet, about the ecology of our planet and the sustainability of what we're doing and what we have done. And so on a major earth level, this could mean many different things. It could mean that we all wake up and we say, no, we revolt against this idea of the status quo, that we get on board with doing major changes to help our planet. On a more personal level, this also means that it's going to give us an opportunity to decide or to be faced with the question of what do we value. And it could be like, I noticed, and I didn't even think about this, so I'm filming this on March the 13th, and about a week ago, I just had this sudden urge to clean out my closets. I didn't even check what was going on astrologically, and then I realized, oh, Uranus just went into Taurus. So those are the kind of things that you are going to have an urge to do. But it's not just going to be one closet. It's going to be really thinking about what do I value, and how you're going to change that, because we're all going to be faced with that. We're all going to be faced with the question of what do I value and what do I do with it. So it might be that you decide, I don't want to shop at fast fashion stores anymore. I want to go and invest my resources, invest my money, invest my tangible goods in something that I feel supports the earth. Or, you might decide, I want to take my investments out of like oil companies and put them in something more sustainable. I don't know. It's going to be different for each person. But what it will require is a re-examination of what you value and what things mean to you. So those of you who were born in the sign of Taurus, or who have major planets or they're rising as Taurus, as I said, this is going to affect you. And if you are born at the beginning of the sign, you might already find that you are feeling like your values are being challenged. Now for Taurians, you already think a lot about what you value, so it's not going to be so, I don't know, such an out of the box experience for you, but it probably will shake up your own personal value system. And that's going to be a good thing because we all need to have that challenged. If you're another earth sign, like a Capricorn or a Virgo, this is going to affect you in a really good way. You could have an opportunity to really change something in your life that needs to be changed, and it's going to feel very dynamic and exciting. So as I said, this is going to be happening for the next 7 years. And if you're born at the beginning of those signs, you're feeling it now, but you will continue to feel it for the next little while.
Can you?
So re-examining what you value when Uranus is in Taurus means looking at your resources and how you're spending them. So because Taurus is also associated with Venus, which is the planet of love, it's one of 2 signs that's associated with Venus, you might decide that you want to spend money in order to have more time with the people that you love. Or you might decide that you want to spend money to do an activity that you love. So it's all going to be about placing your resources, using your resources in a way that's going to fulfill you more, give you more love, give you more enjoyment, and give you more connection.